Hi again then guys, and welcome to another speed build, in particular for Forza Horizon 3, and this time we're tuning up a pretty good looking exotic, pretty exclusive one as well, and a long-term partnership from the design house Zagato and Aston Martin. They make some pretty striking looking cars when they get together. Some of the best looking Astons, some of the rarest, and some of the most expensive as well. This is a reasonably expensive car for what it is, and the performance isn't earth-shattering, so don't expect it to beat everything it comes across. This is very much so the kind of car which I would say is like, for instance, a Spiker. You don't buy a Spiker because you want to beat everything, you buy it because you want to be different. That's one of the reasons why I love companies like Maserati, Spiker, Panoz, because they make cars which don't care about following the crowd, they do their own thing. This is kind of one of those cars, more of a boutique exotic. Now, as far as the drivetrain, I would recommend all-wheel drive, although it has to be said you could get away with rear-wheel drive on this one. It's not entirely necessary, but I would still recommend it if you want the best launch. As far as aspiration, you want the supercharger on this one to get the peak power, over 900 horsepower, which is pretty good considering you don't have the engine swap option. For the visuals, like wings, rims, that's all down to you, of course. This tune is incidentally not on my storefront, so you'll need to follow this tutorial if you want to use it. As far as the parts, you guys know the drill. Increase the power, lower the weight, fit all of those juicy racing parts. And as far as the benchmark, as I said, it's not earth-shattering. 5 seconds to 100, well, technically 4.9, 2.4 to 60, 248 flat out. So it's not bad, but it's not as quick as you might want it to be. But then again, neither is the 177. Look how expensive that car is. Now, as far as the gearbox, I'd recommend a final drive of 3, then individual gears of 2.95, 2, 1.5, 1.18, 0.96 and 0.77. Neutral camber and tow, pretty obviously. 4 degrees of caster. Anti-roll I've gone on 26, 21. Springs on 193, 205, and basically the stock ride height. Dampers we've got on 14 and 7 respectively. Aero doesn't apply, even though it does have that rear wing. And for the diff, I've got, as I usually would, 100% for acceleration, 0% for decel, and a 75% centre split for this particular car. Although you could take it down to 70 if you want it to be more focused, take it up to 80 if you want it to be a little bit more tail happy. But that's it for the tuning side of things. Now, as we usually do, let's actually take it out on the road to see what it can do. Overall, as I said, this isn't a car which you should buy or even use that often if you are intending for a lot of top-end performance use, because of course the top-end speed is much more limited than many of its rivals. However, if you do use it on the right track, the handling is very good, especially for a car with as much power as this one has. So overall, if you're looking for an exotic with good straight-line performance but predominantly good cornering ability with that performance, then the Zagato is an interesting choice. Don't expect it to beat everything it comes across in a straight line though. But if you did enjoy this tune, there are hundreds more to check out here on the channel, which you can find by clicking through to the full list at the end of this video. But for now, as always, thanks for watching.